Yo, I didn't even hook the mic up, nothing. Live reaction right now. So I just got off a business call, right? I've been working on everything, responding to emails and all that. Just introductory stuff, building rapport, building relations, stuff like that. And I don't know if you guys understand. It's like, I don't know if you guys watch those movies, that part where the kid's at the table with some big hitters. Discretion is everything, so I'm not speaking on it. But all I'm gonna say is like, it made me go like I had to gulp because they asked for something. And I was like, ooh, can I make that work? And I'm like, I can't make that work. So it's looking like we about to handle some business. I'm not gonna lie. I just gotta make sure everything gets in order and put together, but we're about to go to work. Stay tuned, bro. Thanks to God, thanks to the universe. Like, it's about to be, just wait on it. Just wait on it. Okay. All right. If you're asking questions on why I'm starting my morning like this, stop asking questions, okay? Sometimes I like to start my morning a little different, all right? It's okay. Some people do coffee, I do Middle Eastern music, all right? Anyway. All right, so today is Monday, August 18th, 6:46 a.m. I woke up at 4 this morning. The way I fix my sleep schedule when I'm going back to school, I figured instead of like the first couple of days or like that week trying to fix my sleep schedule, why don't I do it a few weeks out so that way my body has time to adjust. So if I want to wake up at 4 so I can be up extra early at school and I normally go to bed at like 12:01, why don't I just keep cutting back an hour each week? I'm pretty sure like this is nothing new and revolutionary. I'm just like, bro, like for a procrastinator like me, I shouldn't procrastinate because your body just doesn't, you can't just cold turkey. It doesn't work. But I haven't turned on the camera since, I don't even know, sometime last week. But last week was filled with meetings. And for some people, they're like, bro, I have meetings every day. So, I mean, it's cool for you. Like, we're not in comp. It's no comp, bro. You got it, bro. But I had like meeting. And it just felt kind of crazy because I'm like, bro, having like a week of meetings is a little interesting. But some were like client work, part of events that I could be part of. Also like me going to find a web developer. So I wanted to just help start expanding the team a bit more. Right now it's only a few, but I go out of my way to make sure that somebody is the right fit. Someone can't just come to me and be like, hey bro, you should definitely put me on your, like, nah, I like people are gonna have some hurt feelings when it comes to stuff like that. Like, yo, I should be part of it. No. No. Like, I'm sorry, I'm learning that business backbone part now of just understanding what is going to be effective and what's going to be efficient. Like, that's the only thing that matters. And that also people are happy working with me and vice versa, because that's the only way that things are going to be cohesive and work. But Friday interview went pretty well. It was somebody I knew and also was a bit more serious about the work than somebody else. Like, another person said, yo, bro, I've been doing software development for like, I was like, cool, can I see a portfolio? They're like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna get that to you by the end of the day. Yeah. Bro. Bro, it's been days. I didn't get nothing back. It's okay, bro. Like, we're not tripping. It's all right. We got another option. Yeah, so I'm at a point now where like I'm building up slowly, just like a network of people that I can like at least contract to make sure things work. So yeah. Actually, speaking of which, somebody reached out to me and I have a specific vision for them for it editing. Like, my main editor, obviously, you watching this, brother. It's always me and you for sure. But I don't want to ever overwork my editor with so much content. I want to be able to make sure that he can focus on making very nice pieces, as well as throwing him extra clients that he doesn't feel like he can't work on all that stuff. As crazy as he would be, you still got to live your own life, bro. But I'm thinking of specific business content. I want a specific editor for that, so all they do is just focus on that. So I'm getting on a call with them, and they're also 12 hours ahead. So I got a call, like they said 9 p.m. at their time. Because I asked them, I was like, what time works for you? Because I could tell you're not from my general time zone. So I said, what time works for you? And he said, yeah, 9 p.m. my time. And I said, what's your time? And then he told me where he's from. I was like, oh, yeah, you're 12 hours ahead. So that's 9 a.m. over here. So I'm gonna get on a call with him in about 2 hours. So that's gonna be cool. We're gonna see if he's the right fit. Other than that, got a lot of stuff done off the, we're getting there. I have some scripts to write, record. Obviously I can't look like, I shaved a bit, but I can't look like, I gotta get a haircut to make sure I look good in my videos. I basically created a content calendar for the months coming up. So Q4, already have like the content laid out. I'm gonna start getting to work. Thank you. That was a lot of yap. I'm sorry. I really should be recording more. I'm like just more locked in now. So I'm creating a new whiteboard, I'm writing new stuff. I relate things in video game terms. So like main mission is like the stuff I know I need to do. Side mission stuff is like not really the main objective, but like it is something that I need to get figured out as well. So got off the call with the editor. I sent him some footage. I asked him if he did trials. He said, yeah, but it's a paid trial. So I was like, how much is the difference between the paid trial and the actual thing? He was like, it's the same, brother. And I said, so it's not a trial. So I'm just paying for the real. Like I literally have that on footage. It's so funny, bro. But anyway, it's like, it's whatever, bro. Price isn't too bad. So I'm going to see what he comes up with. If it's not up to standard the way I want it to be, I'll just be like, don't feel like moving forward. If it is, then I'm going to add him to the roster, being able to outsource stuff too, because that will free up a lot of my time, especially once I build up more revenue. I'll be able to just be like, yo, I need a week's worth, 2 weeks worth. Here's all the footage. That'd be dope. So we'll see that. But yeah, my main thing right now is my friend E is promoting a drink for Carnival. If you're from Boston, you know what that is. If you're just Caribbean, you know what that is. So he's selling rum punch, and he wanted to have a promo week, but he's like, I don't really know how to do that. Can you just do that for me? So I said, yeah, I got him. So I'm about to create some stuff for him, post it, like make some polls, questionnaires, because I know that how that interacts with the algorithm and it boosts your story up more. So we'll see about that. Then I got some work for another client that I'll get paid for. Then I have to do something else for another client. And then I'm gonna record and prep for launch. Like I already started recording a few pieces of content. The first piece of content that I sent out to the editor actually is the first piece of content that I would have for the launch. It's not the actual launch, but other than that, I really want a cameraman so I could just like have them post up and record stuff. Because for me, recording is a bit of a distraction. As much as I love doing it, I love when somebody else is recording me. As narcissistic as that may sound, it's just easier for me to do what I'm doing and I have to like think about it. I could just do, and then someone's recording, and it's more natural that way as opposed to like, let me fix and prop up the camera. So we'll get there. Please bear with me. The content will get better. Right now, you're watching the boring stuff that no one likes to record, which is just work. This is just where you're at. But it's not the same as like a 9 to 5. Like you're more invested in this. So I'm waiting to hear back from this lawyer about the trademark, because I'm getting a little nervous. See somebody with a similar name. He clearly copied my logo and just made it kind of his own way, because I checked the date. I made the Instagram like last summer. He made his Instagram December of last year. So he clearly found the name. He's like, he likes that, whatever. His username looks better. But yeah, so once I can get all that paperwork sorted, I'll start off with the state, then I'll go to federal, and then we'll just take it from there. But piece by piece. I know that God and the universe got me. As long as I'm on this path and I'm doing what I gotta do, I'll be okay. So not tripping. All right, trust the process. Bye. I don't know when I'm gonna pick up this camera again. All right, good morning. It is August 25th. So I'm about to get on a call with a client. It is going to be a very busy week. I'm going to run that down on what's going on. I'm actually currently like strategizing right now. I know you just seen the dogs. Leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone, bro. But I got to get on a call with a client in literally like 10 minutes. We're finally getting to a wrap-up point of this whole process. I'm getting excited about that. I got an opportunity from my school for my last semester. I'll get a debrief in a second. I feel like I haven't picked up the camera in a week, but also so much has happened, but also so much is about to happen. So just sit tight. You're about to see me adult, try to run a business, and get ready to go back to school all at the same time. So hopefully if you're watching this and you feel like you're stressed on doing all three, hey, bruh, I'm right there with you. Process is actually on another call with the client right now, because we gave you some color options. share my screen and show you what that looks like. But oh my goodness, hold on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finished our client call for the day. As you can see, a fire alarm went off mid-call. That's how you know I was locked in. I said, apologies. But you know, that's real life stuff, man. You're gonna get thrown stuff like that. So you just gotta be able to, you know, walk through it, handle business, and still get the job done. It was really annoying because I tend to be a bit of a perfectionist. So I'm like, this is so unprofessional, but it eventually turned off. It was great. I feel like now I can start talking about it a little bit more. So the business is fixated around marketing to smaller to mid-sized businesses. You know what I'm saying? So like businesses who have the funding and want to actually invest in themselves, but just don't really know how to handle all of that because they're fixated on the business. I'm going to get more into it when we finally launch and everything like that, but the call went great. Really happy and excited. Now let's talk about what this week is going to look like. Oh, okay. So as promised, we're going to do a debrief / breakdown of what's to come for this week. A lot of stuff. I have to do a lot of adulting mixed with working, mixed with business work. As you know, or as you saw, you probably only saw it for a couple videos, but for the whole summer, I have had my gracious uncle gave me his car for the summer and I was paying for that insurance wise. So I'm blessed beyond measure to be able to have had a car to be able to get to my internship. I was driving pretty much 100 miles every single day. Some days I was fine, some days I wasn't. The weekends, obviously I was off, but it was a lot. There was a lot of conditions that came with it and I had to adapt and learn, but it was a process. It made me a better person at the end of the summer. So I'm completely fine with that. With that being said, this week, I have to give the car back. So I have to utilize the car to do everything that I wanted to do this week and clear it out. So let's talk about what I got to do this week. Monday for this week, I get on the call at 9:30, which I just finished. Second thing that I got to do, tomorrow, it is also my brother's birthday. So I'm going to be out celebrating with him. But not only that, I got a paid opportunity with the school to basically be helping freshmen get settled and moved in. Today at 2 o'clock is I got to get on a call because I'm helping organize the Corsair Olympics for my school. What that means is the school mascot is a Corsair, which is basically like a nice word for a pirate. We have this thing every year at the start of the year where it's freshmen competing with the living arrangements that they have, whether it be the dorm called Spruce, dorm called Balsam, or commuters, which are people who commute to school. So they compete. That's actually where I met one of my best friends, Flo, rest in peace, so. But it's a really cool experience. I also will be having the opportunity to get paid for that as well, which is a blessing. Other things that I need to do. These are the blue things that I need to figure out where to implement within the week. I need to get the car inspection. I need to get a retwist and a haircut because as you can see, I'm looking homeless and crazy. I need to get DMV registration for my new license because since my birthday's coming up, it's in 2 weeks. Well, just a little under 2 weeks now. My license is gonna expire. And at my big ass size, having a vertical car looks like crazy. Third thing, I wanted to record a lot of brand ads for this week for the initial launch of the business that I'm starting. It's gonna be a little tricky to do that, but I'll figure out and make something shake. As well as Wednesday, I have the client shoot. We're doing basically a revamp for certain members and the overall aesthetic of their business. So there's that. We are also having a birthday shoot for me, complimentary of cozy shoots. We're gonna be doing some business together in the future, so it's a blessing to be able to get free, photo shoots. Pretty much what this week is gonna look like. It's gonna be a lot of running around, jumping around, seeing what we can do. First thing that I need to do is create a signal for each day. And if you don't know what a signal is, it's basically creating 3 tasks that you make sure are done no matter what. Everything else is just noise. So the signal today is going to be going to the DMV. We call ours the RMV. Most people call it DMV. Car related stuff today. That'll probably be the thing that we do. Tomorrow, celebrate my brother's birthday, give him his presents, as well as start moving in because I have to be there later in the night. Probably sleep there, wake up in the morning, and then later towards the evening, I gotta go meet with the clients. Hopefully Thursday, I can get a retwist and a haircut. Friday is the photo shoot, but we'll see. I think things are gonna work out. It's just, you don't know. That's literally how I treat life, and that's how I treat this business shit, because that's the kind of mindset you gotta have. you want things to go perfectly, but you just don't know what's gonna work out and what's not. So I will pick up the camera. I'm gonna go shower now because I got up at 4, I did my morning routine. So yes, being up for like 5 hours and not showering is a little crazy. And it's not even, 11 o'clock yet. So far productive morning, I'm yapping. But yeah, I'll turn on the camera when it makes sense to. Bye. You know what? I take that back. I might not be doing my license/ID today because some people can just go in there with no haircut, look crazy. My last ID photo had me in an afro looking wild. I'm not gonna lie. So that might be one of the last things we do. Until I get a haircut, that's not even in the equation. So we'll just get an inspection today. All right, so change of plans. I did not go get the inspection today. My brother had different plans for like when we meet up tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna push that to tomorrow. The biggest thing I'm focusing on today is making sure that I pack up a good amount of stuff for moving in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through what I have left over, to do. And then I'm gonna start packing stuff slowly. But yeah, it's a busy week. We're getting some logistics set up, but I think things are gonna be okay. So I know a lot of this vlog has just been me sitting and doing stuff, but like this is the boring shit. Like no one shows you this. Everyone wants to show you the flashy, running around, spending money, like the cool shit, but this is what preps everything up until that point where then you get to do the cool shit. It's a lot of hours of behind this screen doing the shit that you need to do to make sure that the goals that you want actually happen, or the moments that you want to record actually happen. This is part of the reason why I also used to be scared of vlogging, because I'm like, they're just gonna find it boring. But I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just make the videos for me. And then whoever wants to watch it, watches it. So yeah. But throughout this week, you're gonna see something entertaining. There'll be a change of scenery at some point. All right, so as you can see, we are not in the house today. We got some errands to run, inspection. Gotta drop off these books to my 2 friends, Carrie and Elijah. Hold on, I don't think y'all can hear me. Alright, you know the thing about like tunnels, how they like travel acoustics? I didn't feel like that was handling that for me. So yeah, I'm gonna drop these 2 books off to E and Carrie. This is my 2 dogs right there. So that's what we're about to do. But I'm gonna tap in with y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Get right. This person is coming out now, so I can I can get right now. All right, we are back. I'm gonna respond to a few emails, then start packing, just so that once I pick up my brother, we go eat. After that, I drop him off and I head straight to the school. We got reservations for, I think it's 4:45. I'm gonna go pick him up around like 4-ish. It's probably gonna take like 20 minutes back and forth. Is this an essential? Y'all are really watching my life. Like, this is crazy. Bro, you're really watching me get ready to move into college. But like, sure I'm gonna need that. You see this? For sure I'm gonna need that. Money's coming in abundance. Like, don't ever forget that. Money is coming in abundance, and it always is. Like, I attract money. You know what I'm saying? I spend my money on. Bro, Alex Hormozi's new book. If you don't know who Alex Hormozi is, go tap in, bro. Another book, and another book. I like knowledge. I'm a fucking nerd, bro. Like I like knowing shit. I like information. Like I remember my first job when I was 13. Legally, you're not supposed to work, but I got a stipend for it, bro. I got a stipend for like 6, 7. 6, 7.
I just been right on the highway.
No, I'm playing. 6 to like $700. I spent the whole check, bro, because that's how much I was able to make it this summer. I spent that whole check on my first camera. Like, that's how serious I be about this shit, bro. I buy things that are investments, bro. Who knows? One of these books with actions implemented after like reading it and processing information could get me the house that I want, the cars that I want, retiring my dad, the business that I want, the trips that I want to go on, the interviews that I want to have, the financial independence and financial freedom. Like, all of that is what I look forward to, bro. Buddy, as you can see, I'm about to go pick up my brother now. I'm about to go to the restaurant and eat. After I drop him off, I'm gonna head straight to the school. And then I'm gonna unpack. All right, let's get there because I already know traffic's about to be easy. Alright, yo, I just dropped off my little bro. We had good eats, good vibes all around. Make sure like I take him out on his birthday, you know, he enjoy that shit. Cause bro, you gotta be there for your little brother, bro. Your sibling, whoever your sibling is, like, that shit make my day, honestly. Now, I'm about to go to campus, go move in. It's gonna be a bit of a process. I'm really just gonna change the room around and shit for real. Like, ladies and gentlemen, I have made it and touched down to campus. The time is currently 9 o'clock. I brought basically a good majority of the stuff that was in the car upstairs, but they can't find my key. So, yeah. Like, they have every other key but mine. So, I'm waiting for them to figure it out. It's my last semester back in my old dorm. All right, so update. They found my key. I just parked the car. I'm gonna miss having that shit, man. That shit is like giving me a cape. I could fly anywhere, go anywhere, but all good things must come to an end at a certain point. So I really thank my uncle for allowing me to have the opportunity. This shit helped with my internship. Trying to end off here with a bang and that 3.0 GPA. So I'm just gonna call it a night, chill, eat the rest of the food. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.